What is up everyone, my name is Jasper and in today's video I wanted to talk about a website of mine that has suddenly started to show some extreme growth. Now if you look at this graph right here, you can see that this website has basically flatlined for most of its existence. But suddenly out of the blue, somewhere around October of 2021, this website started to grow, and in fact it started to grow exponentially, and I'm kind of seeing month over month exponential growth. So if you have watched any of my income report series, you might have guessed that this is about my accessory website. And that's true, it is my accessory website and it's the site that I started right after I got hit by the core update. So in December of 2020, I got hit by the core update, which basically destroyed my main website. So I plan to kind of diversify my portfolio a little more, and I started this website here. Now this website, it has been really slowly growing, both in terms of page views, but also in terms of how many articles I'm actually producing for this website. So I started in December of 2020, and I believe up till September of 2021, there were only about 55 articles on the website. And that's just not a lot, especially for a 9-month time frame, only publishing 55 articles, it really isn't a lot. And to be fair, I actually wrote off this project as a failure already. Somewhere around August of 2021, I just took a look at this website and I knew that it was 7 months old. It didn't show any potential whatsoever. So I told myself that this is just one of those projects that for whatever reason, it doesn't really work out. Now, if there's one thing I have learned over the years is that even if a website is not showing growth in the first couple of months or in a time frame that you expect it to, do not stop the hosting. Leave the website running. Hosting is pretty inexpensive, especially if you're with someone like Bluehost. It only costs a couple bucks a month. And as you can see, if I stopped my hosting for this website, I would have never seen this exponential growth. So I'm super glad I left the website running, because literally the next month, I started to see a little bit more traffic. So in September, I was sitting at around, I believe, 600 page views. Now 600 page views for 55 articles, that's not a lot. It really isn't, but it was something. Now I'm sorry, I meant to say 800 page views. I just checked and it was at around 800 page views in September. Now this website did not have any indexing issues at all. I believe when I started it, the indexing issue wasn't even around, at least not in the capacity we see today. So this website had 55 fully indexed articles, and all of these articles only brought in 800 page views in a single month. Now that really isn't a lot. I usually want to see around 500 page views per article per month, and I only had 800 for 55 articles in a single month. Now the 500 page view mark is of course a goal. I don't expect every article to hit it. Really, if an article brings in about 200 or 250 page views a month, I am happy with it. But this one didn't really bring in any. But as I mentioned, I am glad I left the hosting on, because the next month in October, the website suddenly had 1800 page views. Now that is more than double compared to last month. And that trend kind of started to continue on month over month over month. So I got analytics here in front of me. So September 2021 was 800 page views. October 2021 was 1800 page views. Then November 2021 was 4600 page views. December 2021 was 8,300 page views. January 2022 was 13,000 page views. And so far in February, we're also sitting at around 10,000 page views. So looking at that, that's incredible growth. And when you see these numbers in a graph, like you can see here, it's such an amazing sight to see. Even if we go into Google Search Console, you can still see that everything is just going upwards. The only thing that is going down is my average position. But that mainly has to do with the fact that I'm currently producing a lot more content for this website. So a lot of articles are getting indexed, even my newer articles are getting indexed, but they of course don't rank #1 right away. They're somewhere on page 2 or 3 or wherever they are, but they're somewhere low enough to bring down the average position, which I'm fine with. Of course, this is something I expected to see. If you're publishing a lot more articles, of course your average position will go down. So when I first started to see this insane growth, I of course wanted to double down on this website. And that's what I did. So I mentioned how I only published around 55 articles in the first 7 months. So it has been about 3 or 4 months later and I only added 25 more articles. There is one reason for that, and that's of course the case study website. From September to November, most of my resources were focused on the new case study website. But every single cent I had to spare, I poured into this website. Now currently it's sitting at 80 articles and the goal is to get it to 125 articles by the end of the first quarter. Now I think that that is easily doable, especially because I've set some goals, and that was to get to 100 articles at least for both my news case study website and my accessory website. So 100 to 125 was the goal. I think I'm just going to get the case study to 100 and then this accessory website to 125. And really this website is also going to be the main focus of next quarter as well. This website, it has shown some potential, it is out of the sandbox, and there is so much more to write about this website. Another amazing thing is that this website really isn't that seasonal, so it's not like with my beauty site where I see an insane spike in November and December and then a kind of drop off in January and February. This one is relatively steady all throughout the year. And when you pair that with the fact that I can probably write thousands of articles on this topic alone, and then there are several shoulder niches that I can tap into as well, this website has the potential to be huge. But now that my page views are growing, I thought it was time to start and monetize this website. Now as of now, there really aren't any affiliate links on this website, but I did connect it to Ezoic. Now depending on when I upload this video, it has only been on Ezoic for a couple of days. And to be honest, these results are pretty nice. So I'm averaging around $16 to $20 RPM, which is in my opinion a really nice RPM. Now considering that I just joined Ezoic, so the AI is still figuring things out, it's still testing everything and everything is still getting optimized. Getting a $16 to $20 RPM is definitely nothing to scoff at. So with my current page view numbers, that means that I make around $7 to $10 every day. And to be honest, that is a really nice number to see. That means that every month I make around $225 extra. And that's just a really nice number, especially because I can just take all of that money and pour it right back into the website to have it grow even faster. Now, just for fun, I kind of wanted to see what the website is currently worth. Now, since I'm currently in the process of selling a website, the whole prospect of selling and buying websites and seeing how much they're worth is really interesting to me. So just for fun, let's see how much this site is currently worth. So the daily income is currently sitting at around $7 to $10. So let's call it an average of $8.50 a day. So $8.50 a day, when you times that by 30, you get a total of $225. Now $225 times a 40x multiple comes down to a total of $10,200. Now considering that this website is currently growing like crazy, the RPMs are still settling and well, everything is just going up, this website is probably worth a little more, and at this point I definitely would not sell it, not even for 10,000. But it is really fun to see. I currently have an asset in my hands that is worth about $10,000. So this site could be worth a lot more than just $10,000. And judging by how broad this niche is and how much there's to write about it, I wouldn't be surprised if I could eventually work this up to be a high six-figure exit. Now of course this is an insanely high goal. I don't really expect to reach that within the first couple of years, but I wouldn't be surprised if this website, it definitely has the potential to reach that. Anyway, in order to reach that, I of course need to have a game plan. So let's just quickly go over that. Now one thing is most apparent, and that is that this website needs to be the main focus, and it will be. It will definitely be the main focus of the second quarter. I made a video about setting goals, and I said in that video how I'm kind of taking this quarter by quarter. I don't really want to say that at the end of the year I want to publish 500 articles and that's it. I'm just more interested in breaking it up into quarters because that allowed me to set kind of different goals based upon what is currently happening. So right now I am seeing an insane growth with this website, so of course I want to pour as much attention into this website as possible. Now the goal is to get it to 125 articles by the end of Q1, and I would like to keep the pace up and add another 75 to 100 articles in Q2. So that would mean at the end of June, this website would have around 200 to 225 articles. Now that is a solid website in my opinion. 225 articles is a lot, and it's definitely enough to make a good chunk of money. And the way I'm going to get there is by writing a lot myself. I have actually been enjoying writing for this website a lot. Most of the articles, about 95% of them that have been published on this website as of lately, have been written by me. I'm just really enjoying it. But in addition of my own writing, I do want to hire maybe 1 or 2 extra dedicated writers for this website. Now these writers can be hired by the money that of course the beauty site is still making, but now that this website is on Ezoic and makes about $200 a month, that is some extra funds that I can pour right back into this website. Now one last thing I am considering doing is adding video ads to this website. Now, currently I'm kind of holding off on it because I'm debating on what approach I want to take. In the past, I basically just made 2 or 3 videos and distributed them in a playlist that is playing on every article on the website. But that's something I am looking to maybe change. I am playing with the idea of making a dedicated video for every single article, or at least for every high performing article. But I think that's really helpful and it would have a positive impact on my RPMs or my video ad RPMs, because every video is actually relevant to the article. Of course, that would take a lot of time, so that's why I'm currently holding off onto it. I think my time currently is best spent on just producing more content. Anyway, I am super excited about this website. It is currently doing half the numbers that my beauty site is currently doing. So I'm hoping that by the end of Q2 that this website maybe even overtakes my beauty site. And if that happens, I'm just ecstatic. I will be over the moon. Ever since I got hit by the core update, I have never actually built a website that has grown larger than my beauty site. It is still currently my largest and most profitable website, and I just cannot wait to see this website overtake the beauty site. Anyway, without further ado, I really want to thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please consider leaving a like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!